Performers at Medieval Times in Lyndhurst, New Jersey just voted to unionize.
And as CBS 2's Bauman reports, it's part of a larger trend.
Once upon a time in New Jersey, there was a group of knights unhappy with their wages and working conditions.
I think almost everybody that works here in our positions have to rely on secondary incomes.
Sean Quigley is a performer at Medieval Times in Lyndhurst. He says the cast members, many of whom have to joust on live horses, are essentially stunt performers making about $100 per show.
I've seen people at very young ages, 20, 21 years of age, who end up sustaining chronic injuries, and sometimes they aren't physically able to continue working anymore, at which point they'll leave the company. And they're sent on their way with a pat on the back.
So just last week, the performers voted to unionize. They even did it with the support of Governor Murphy.
They're excited at the idea that they get to continue to do their job in a situation where they can live comfortably and predictably, which is something that they've been struggling with for years.
The Knight's Tale here is part of a larger trend. A study from Rutgers University found that there are more New Jersey workers in a union now than there were before the pandemic.
Considering it's been either steady decline or at best maintaining membership, it really is a kind of historic change of direction.
Professor Todd Vachon, who authored the report, says the pandemic was a turning point for many workers, especially those in the service industry.
Many were facing really unsafe and unhealthy working conditions, so that inspired a lot of collective activism on the job.
The report found about a handful of other states are seeing a similar trend as New Jersey, and new union efforts, such as at the Amazon warehouse on Staten Island, are inspiring more workers.
It really helped bring it home to people that this is something normal.
We're just going to be curious to see what it looks like 2 years from now when we do this report again, to see if it's just a blip on the radar or if there's really been a change of fortune for the labor movement.
Medieval Times management has not responded to our repeated requests for comment. Now the Knights are getting ready to start negotiations. In Lyndhurst, New Jersey, Bauman, CBS 2 News.